Hello everyone, this is John, and I want to address a concern that we're all going to be facing with our iPads. Our iPads are 16 gigabyte iPads. That means they have 16 gigabytes of memory total. Of course, the operating system comes out of that, so it's really more like 13 gigabytes. Um, we're going to have to manage that space, and we're going to have to be good managers of that space, or we're going to find that our iPads are constantly full, and every time we try to take a picture or a video or download an app, we're going to get a message saying that it's too full. So let's look at some strategies we can use for managing the space on our iPads. I'm going to start in the Settings app. Okay, so the Settings app, that brings us here. Under the General tab, the third choice down is Usage. If you choose Usage, you will get a list of the space that all of your apps take up. And this is done in this is organized or sorted by how much space they're using. So you can see my biggest app uses 8.6 gigabytes, and that's photos and camera. Pretty obvious that that's probably going to be the biggest if you take a lot of pictures and do a lot of video. I see iBooks is taking up some space, and iMovie. Oh, there's a racing game I probably shouldn't have on there, but anyhow. Um, I can choose Show All Apps, okay? As I scroll down, I can also see there's some information on my iCloud storage. Now, anytime you see iCloud, that's not on this device. That is what you have online, okay? All right. But let's go back up here, and if you choose to go into any of these apps, if you click on it, if I go to the Photo and Camera app, you notice before it said 8.6 gigabytes, but here it says my camera roll's 8.4, and then I have 200 megabytes in my photo stream. So another way to look at this, let's look at iMovie. iMovie was 600, so the app size is 519 megabytes, and then I have 631 megabytes of document and data. All right, so that makes up for the total of the 1.1 gigs there. All right, so I can't do anything about this space other than delete the app, and I don't want to do that. But I can do something about the 631 megabytes. In this instance of iMovie, if I go to iMovie, you know, iMovie has projects, and what's happening here are these projects are the document and data space that I'm using. Okay, so I know I'm looking here, and I think I can delete this one. So as it's selected, I just come down to the bottom right hand corner, and I see the trash can, and I can throw this one away. Alright, now if I go back into my settings, it's going to recalculate. May not have made a big difference there, but let's see. Still says 1.1 gigs, so that really didn't make a lot of difference. But if you had several of those delete, that would make a difference, because as I was practicing for this video, my iMovie came down from 2.1 gigs to 1.1 gigs. I shouldn't have deleted everything before I made the movie. So that's one way. Another way is another way is to manage pictures and videos. Guys, this is your photo app. You guys all know this, and you also know they call it a different name called Camera Roll, or the image app or photo app. And this is where we really need to be careful, because I've got a lot of videos and different things on here. Some of them are personal, some of them are school related, but I'm going to have to manage some of these pictures at some time. So one of the easy ways to do that is to use the edit button up here. The edit button will now allow me to select some items. So I can select several items, and then I can choose delete. Right? Delete selected video. So now, if we go back to the settings, it's going to recalculate. Oh, I see. Look at there. We came down 2 gigabytes in space just from those few videos. So that's one way to manage. Another way to manage is to use an app like WebDAV to save work to the school server if it's school-related stuff. I use an app called Web Albums to put pictures up on my Picasa page. If I want to, if I want to save those pictures, I can do that. So that's one called Web Albums. So there are a couple of strategies. First of all, remember settings, and then usage under your general tab, and that will let you determine by app what's taking up the most space on your iPad, and then let you use your best judgment to manage that space. Okay, I hope that's been helpful. You guys have a great day. Talk to you soon.